Hey guys, welcome back. So today I thought I'd do something kind of different and show you around my kitchen and pantry. I know a lot of you are a little bit curious as to what I keep around the house food-wise, so I thought what better way to show you than to give you a little tour of my fridge and pantry. No. Welcome to my fridge, everyone. So if you're wondering if I cleaned up my fridge a little bit before I videotaped this, the answer is yes. I am a little bit of a perfectionist and I love things to look good, so obviously I cleaned my fridge before I filmed this video. But I mean, I didn't have to do that much. I keep my fridge pretty organized so I can find everything really well, and I don't waste a ton of food. So I always know what is in my fridge at all times. I hate throwing away food, and I make the most of the stuff that is in the fridge usually. Not a lot of stuff goes to waste, I'm really proud to say. I think it has a lot to do with my culinary training. I was trained to utilize ingredients and first in, first out type of stuff. So I try to utilize leftovers and things that are almost going bad really well, and I love doing that. It saves money, it's less wasteful, and I really make the most out of the stuff that I buy every week from the grocery store. The only thing I really did to prep my fridge was to clean it off. For some reason, the crumbs just tend to accumulate in your fridge. I don't know where they come from, but just little tiny crumbs are just everywhere. So I just had to kind of brush those off. Anyway, let's move on to what is actually in my fridge. Bottom shelf, I keep a lot of greens. So I have kale here. I have romaine lettuce. This is the end of one of the bags that I have. I have a bag of spinach that I opened. We usually put a lot of spinach in our morning smoothies and in soup, stews. Another bag of spinach, and then also another bag of romaine lettuce. We really like romaine. I love to put it in salads and make little lettuce wraps and stuff. I'm a huge fan. So yeah, we do have a lot of greens. That the bottom shelf is dedicated to mostly greens. So yeah. And then I also have a bunch of tortillas. We love eating tortillas. I love eating tortillas with hummus. I make wraps for Tim and I, burritos, quesadillas, so many things that I use them for. So I usually have those on hand at all times. I have some pickled red onion here. I also have pickled jalapenos. Got a mixed spicy pickled mix with jalapenos, carrots, and radishes. And then I have classic pickles here. I like to pickle my own vegetables because it's so easy, and why not? I like experimenting with that stuff. Now we're moving on to our second shelf, which I tend to store a lot of leftovers here, fresh herbs, and just stuff I need to use up, because the middle shelf is usually where my eyes go to first, so I can see everything that I need to use up, and so it's constantly on my mind. It's not in the bottom of a drawer somewhere where I can forget about it. Here, I love keeping fresh herbs in the fridge. I usually have parsley and cilantro on hand, not all the time, but pretty regularly. And it's always important to keep your herbs, parsley and cilantro in general, in water in a jar in your fridge, and they last for a very long time. This is probably a week and a half old. It's still going strong. So your herbs will last a lot longer that way. And then I have other herbs here. I got rosemary, thyme, scallion. So those are really the main herbs that I keep on hand that I use pretty frequently. Yeah, that pretty much does it for the second row. Ugh. Gotta get it. So the top row, I usually keep condiment type things, homemade dips, hummus. I have some hummus right here. I also keep tofu here. I got some Veggie Smart Dogs. I started using these for Tim's lunches. Yes, I make my husband's lunches every week. I just like to take care of him that way. I mean, I'm an acts of service person, so I love to give love by making people food, taking care of them in that way. So yeah, I love making lunches for Tim. That way I know he's staying healthy and eating enough and all that good stuff. So yeah, hummus we already talked about. Then I have some horseradish here. I have some capers. Little salty treat, that's what she said. Some veganese. I don't use this very often, but I actually have this. I need this for a shoot that I have to do. I have to take a picture for a class that I'm teaching, and I need that for the class. But yeah, I usually put it on sandwiches every once in a while, wraps, a sauce. I don't use it very often, but when I do, it really comes in handy. I also have some hemp hearts here. They are raw hemp hearts. They're a great source of omega-3, a good source of protein, healthy fats. They're really great for a lot of things, and they don't taste like much. You can honestly put them on anything. You can even put them in a smoothie, over a salad, anything you want. I have some chipotle and adobo. I use that for many different things. I have tamarind concentrate. I've only used this one time. I mean, I guess you can use it in sauces and soups. I don't really know. I haven't experimented much with it. Oh shoot. Then I have some chocolate sauce, which is basically just maple syrup and cocoa powder whisked together. It is a revelation. I'm gonna make a video on this very soon. So I have that on hand. We like to dip dates in it. Oh, so good. I have some tahini, makes good for hummus, for dressings, some tomato sauce for pasta. And then I have this really good, it's like a caramel date sauce. I made it the other week for a dessert that I brought to a party. It's basically dates, coconut milk and maple syrup and vanilla extract, and that's it, and it is freaking heavenly. It is so good. Really good to dip apples in. Then we got barbecue sauce. Comes in handy for many different things, as you all know. And then the holy grail, maple syrup. I am obsessed with maple syrup. I put it in so many things. That is the top shelf there. Oh. So now we have the fridge door, and I basically put all of my condiments here, my almond milks, any like carbonated beverages, anything like that, soda water. I put here usually. I have, yeah, big stuff goes down here, smaller stuff here, and then just random stuff up here. I don't keep anything in here. So for this bottom shelf, I have soy sauce, which obviously we all know how many things soy sauce can go into. Stir fries, sauces, marinades, literally everything. I use this almost on a daily basis, yeah. I should get a big jug of it or something. Sriracha, Avi, every vegan's BFF. This amazing chili garlic sauce that I have loved so dearly for a few years now. I had it the first time when I had dim sum, and it's just so flavorful, spicy. Oh, it's to die for. I love it. And then I got this new dressing. It's from Jacob's Raw Organic. It has no oil, which is awesome. It's pretty healthy, light, and great to put on salads, dip things in, marinate stuff with. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I like that brand. Then obviously ketchup. Woo. Ketchup, which can be used for so many things. Oh. And then when I do have coffee, which isn't too often, I like to use soy creamer. So I'm a big fan of the Silk soy creamer. Hazelnut is probably my favorite, but it doesn't come in a large size. It comes in a small size, so just to be safe, I like to get the bigger size, so I tend to get the French vanilla. And then obviously we have almond milk. I keep that on hand for so many things, different sauces, for smoothies. Comes in handy a lot of the time. Well, on the middle shelf, I'll start over here. I have just random little things. Here we have some lemongrass paste, which I like to put in soups, marinades. I love the flavor of lemongrass. Then we have some sesame oil, which I actually don't use very much, but it comes in handy every once in a while. I have some hoisin sauce, which is super great in marinades and sauces, anything Asian-y. It has a great, sweet, rich flavor. Then I have some lime juice, which is not ideal, but I think I got this at a time when there wasn't a ton of limes, or they weren't in season. And you know, whenever I run out of actual limes, I just use this for emergencies, but I don't use this that often, only when necessary. I have some curry paste here. I have a green one and a red one. It's the Thai brand of curry paste. Really good. Obviously goes great in curries and other sauces like that. I'm a big fan. The red curry is a little bit spicier than the green curry, but they're both really good if you enjoy that flavor. And then I got some pickled ginger. I am a huge fan of pickled ginger. They come in handy for sushi bowls or when you roll sushi yourself. So good. I always want extra ginger when I go out and get sushi, so it comes in handy having a whole big thing of it in the fridge. Then next we have some Dijon mustard. I use this for marinades, for dressings, for lots of different things, sandwiches. Next up we have this salsa that I just got. I threw away the label, so I don't know what brand it is, but they sell it at Wegmans here. And it's like a spicy mango salsa. So good. Such a huge fan. Tim loves it. We went ham on it last night. With some tortilla chips. Next we got some sauerkraut. We got another Jacob's Raw brand, the dressing that I showed you earlier. This is just plain sauerkraut. It's actually really good. I'm not a huge fan of sauerkraut, but I really like this one. And it goes really great with those veggie dogs that I showed you earlier. And then we have some kimchi. OMG. Kimchi. So good, spicy, fermented cabbage. Sounds disgusting, very delicious. It has that great fermented bubbliness about it. It is spicy, it's flavorful, it has an Asian zing to it. Goes great with a lot of different things, and I've been eating it a lot lately, so I'm a huge fan. And then obviously you gotta have that PB, that peanut butter. Yeah, I like to keep it super simple with my peanut butter. I get the Smucker's Natural and Creamy. Yeah, it's pretty good. It doesn't have, I mean, the only ingredients it has is peanuts and salt. That's pretty much it. That's the way I like it. A small ingredient list. So yeah, I put that in smoothies, sandwiches, dip apples, celery, all that fun stuff in it. You guys know what to do with peanut butter. What am I saying? I do have some Earth Balance here on the top shelf. I maybe use it once or twice a month, if that, but it comes in handy to have every once in a while so I don't have to go out and buy it randomly. Hey guys, Nicole here, present day Nicole. So I am editing the video now and it is so long. I didn't realize how long it was when I was filming it. I thought I could edit it down a little bit, but it's so freaking long. And so what I decided to do is post a 2-part series of it. So this one part will be the fridge, and then I think the next video will be the my counter where I keep like rice and potatoes and the pantry area. So that's what I've decided to do because during this video, I just talked and talked and talked, And I'm sorry if it was boring for you, but yeah, so I need to do another video. It's way too long. It's like right now I'm editing it and it's like 15 minutes and I can't do it. So I don't want to bore you guys with a super long video of me talking about the contents of my fridge. What the heck? So I'm really sorry if this video was such a fail, but let me know what you thought of it. I want to include more of myself, like actually chatting, so you can like get to know me a little bit better, because I feel close to you guys. Like I love interacting with you, and I want you to see more of me and who I am, and not just recipes and, you know, all that stuff. Let me know, give me some feedback if you liked the video today, if you have a suggestion for another type of video you would like to see. But yeah, I'm sorry if it was boring and it's going on a really long time. So anyway, there's gonna be a second part to it, and it will be a pantry and countertop tour. So anyway, you guys are awesome, and thank you for being patient with me. This is a learning process, and I appreciate your patience, and if you stuck through this long in the video, then I applaud you. But anyway, I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video, and I hope it's a little bit more entertaining than this one. Bye! Can we just take a moment to appreciate my adorable nieces and nephews for just one hot second? I mean, what? Ugh.
It tastes like elementary school pizza.
Oh,
In America, you guys know they have in elementary school the pizza. It's shaped like a square, not a square, like a rectangle, and it has these like cube like pepperonis they put in there.